All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Today we'll be looking at the Tesla Model S Plaid. So Teslas are software based. So if you have a Tesla, you probably have been getting a lot of updates. My particular cars, the Model Y and this Model S Plaid, has gotten in the last 4 days, it's gotten 2 or 3 updates. And the last update that I just got added smart summons. So I'm going to try to test it out in this video right here. But there's other things that have been changed on the vehicle as well. So let's turn it around, take a look here. Ooh, sun. So no longer do you see Slacker radio. You have this option here, Live One. That is the service they're going to be using now going forward for streaming services. So if we go here to locks, something else that's changed is the frunk and trunk now have hands-free. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on, and I'll demo that in this video as well. And if you go up to autopilot, they've given everyone, again, full self-driving because they're really trying to push this home and sell this. But I still say at $99 a month or $8,000 to purchase outright, it's only going to be for someone who travels a heck of a lot. Using it around town and city is nice and everything, but I just don't see myself doing it that much. But I have been doing it. I've been using it lately just to check it out since they're giving it to me. So right here is the smart summons feature. You have your standby modes that you can use. Basically, the car will always be ready for you to summons it. If you're at like a grocery store, just not at your home, work, or some favorite locations. And that's all that is. You can customize the summons here. You can do emissions abort. You can do a custom sound. You can do all kinds of things to summons it. You can have a bumper clearance 20 inches, and you can lower that and raise it. And that is how you do it. So first thing, and there's other things in the software update here that has come about that are being pushed out by Tesla in the last release here. If we go to the release notes, I'll show it to you here. So I've gotten 4 updates here, this one, and this one in the last week or so, and that one too, I believe. But this is just the information that's coming down for the actual smart summons feature. That's something that is just added recently. That's the last one, obviously. But this tells you all the things you can do with it right here. You can tell it, come to me. You can select a target. You can use the back and forwards option with the app. And you have supervised full self-driving. The full self-driving is different now. It's literally, it wants you to be more attentive, but it also gives you way more control. Like, it doesn't bother you as much. So I took an hour trip somewhere and I used the full self-driving pretty much the whole way. And I only intervened a couple of times when I saw something I just didn't like. But other than that, the full self-driving is nice. I just don't think it's worth $99 a month. $15 to $20 a month, maybe. $10 a month. They'll sell more if they drop this to $10 a month or $20 a month. So many people are going to buy it, they're not even going to really use it. But they'll get it just to have it because I think it's worth paying a smaller amount up front like that. But that's just me. So there's other things here that, updates, that they've done. When you get the software updates, you just kind of scroll through each one and it'll tell you all of them. And here's the one I was telling you, it goes from Live One powered by Slacker now. So that's what they're doing. So I'm going to get out of the car now and I'm going to go ahead and try to demo this for you. Hopefully it works. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to demo the frunk and trunk. So let's hop out. So if I stand at the front of the car, let's see if it does it. Takes a second. There it is. And it opens. So you just stand there for a little bit and it will open up. Now let's go to the back here and let's see if it opens up. All right. Definitely opening. You can see the thing opening there. So there you go. That definitely works. So that's pretty cool that we have that functionality now. So now I'm going to go away from the car and I'm going to get my Tesla app here. All right, so the car is locked and I'm going to get my Tesla app here. Let's see here. All right, so you can see the Tesla app. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to move the car. It's very sunny out, folks, I apologize. I'm gonna move the car with the Summons app here. Now you can't really see too much on the app, but here you go. Let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got all the cameras loaded up, and there's the car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the car backwards. I'll move it forwards. And you do that by holding the arrows on the bottom there, like that. And you see the car, and it is moving forward. That is cool. And you just keep holding it in order to do that. Then when I let go, it stops. So now I'm gonna hold the back one. You can see it is moving backwards. And the camera, for me, I can see everything. And it'll stop. There we go. So it has stopped. And it does have the hazards on too when it's doing that. So that's pretty cool. And now it takes a second, and now I'm gonna tell the car to come to me. So I'm gonna go over here. Let me see here. This is really cool. So I'm gonna come across right here, and maybe I'll go down here. Let's go down here, and I'll set a location here, and I'll just, there's a button that just says come to me, and the car will literally drive to me. So let's see if it works. Here we go. I'm gonna stand right over here, and I'm gonna select come to me. And you have to keep holding, and it's now driving around. And it is coming to me. Wow, this is so freaking weird. And it is circling around. This is so freaking weird. But it's a cool feature, and I get a full view of the camera and everything too. So this is really cool that Tesla has done this and put it in. So there it is stopped right here. There we go. And it was going to, there's a car coming. No, go ahead. I got the car right there. Go, come on through. Come on through. There's a lady right here. It was going to turn, but there you go. All right, now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to select come to me. And that's a good thing because I'm glad I saw that car to summons it. Oh, it stopped right there. Okay, so I guess I'm too close to it. So that's complete. It completed by stopping right there. It saw that car too, more than likely. I'm gonna pull the car back over here now. Ugh, sorry for that. Someone got there and started turning there, and you wanna be respectful to the people on the road. I am doing this in kind of like an open parking lot too. So I'm gonna pull it back over here. But that gives you some gist of how it works, man. So I think this is really cool. And I've never used the summons feature before. I think it's really cool though. And I'm definitely excited to be able to do this. So full self-driving is a thing also. You can do self-parking still. I've done all the self-driving and self-parking and everything. I just never did the summons. And then the frunk is new as well. So if you have a Tesla, be sure to get out there and use it within the safety of the area that you're in. I'm using an open parking lot behind an abandoned, well, it's not an abandoned building, but some property here, I won't say, but a car just happened to come through. Cars do drive through this parking lot. As you can see, sometimes there's always burnout marks there, but this has got to be one of the coolest things that I've ever done with the Tesla is use the summons feature. I think the summons feature is crazy nice. So there's a lot more software features that are in this car, but if you haven't already done so, fire up your Tesla, connect it to Wi-Fi. My Tesla is always connected to Wi-Fi when I'm at the house. So I suggest that's what you should do as well. You can also leave it connected to Wi-Fi when you're driving. So if you have a hotspot or anything like that, you can always have it connected. But you can't update while you're driving, obviously, but you can still have your car connected to Wi-Fi to pull down any resources that it might need. So, but the car is still, one downside I think about Teslas right now, it's still on LTE. Like literally, let me show you, the signal is still LTE. Check this out. That's LTE. That's just horrible right there. They can do better than that, man. They definitely can do better than that. But anyway, it's your man Jay. I've done this long enough for you. I want to thank you guys for joining me in another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.